Hello all, welcome to my channel Data Science and Mechanical. What is data science? Science of data is nothing but data science. So data science has emerged to become one of the most paid and highly reputed domains for professionals. As we see more and more companies adopting data science applications in their businesses, there is a surge in the requirement for skilled data science professionals. But friends, let's wait. Before we venture into the details of data science, let's learn our basics today. Let us first understand what is exactly data. What is data? Technically speaking, data are a set of sets of values of qualitative and quantitative variables about one person or object. So in simple words, data are nothing but raw facts and figures. So whatever is available to us in this world are nothing but data, but this data are in raw form. Maybe this data are very important or valuable to us, but to make sense of this data or to make sense of the world with the help of this data, we need to implement this, do some kind of implementation of this data. So in the next step, we will understand what is that kind of implementation of data. Before that, for your information, the singular form of data is known as datum. So this is a singular form of data, which is datum. Now let's move to the next step. Let us understand how we can effectively use this data, because we understand that data are available to us in raw form. No doubt, in raw form also data are useful to us, but we cannot have any meaningful sense of the world with help of this raw data. So let us now understand what is information. Now again, technically speaking, data or processed data or summarization of data is nothing but information. So data, for example, we can consider few examples of data like weights, prices, number of items sold, etc. But to understand this data in a meaningful way, to make sense of the world, we need to process this data, or we need to summarize this data in a meaningful way so that it makes sense to us. So the knowledge obtained from investigation, study, or instruction used by people to make sense of the world is nothing but information. So let's try with a small example here to make out the difference between data and information. Suppose, excuse me, I have something like this. Tiger, elephants, animals. Okay, so we have this information to us: tiger, elephant, animals. So now, what sense we make out from this data? So if we process this data as animals, on the tab of animals, we have tiger, we have elephant. So this makes more sense, right? So on the tab of animals, we have tiger, elephant. That means tiger and elephant comes under the category of animals. So we have a lot of data surrounding us. But when we process it, when we summarize the data in a useful way, then we get the sense of this world. Now let's move forward a bit. Now we understand that data and information are the most valuable asset. If used with caution and protection, it can play a wonderful role to the mankind. While used with awful intentions, can be dangerous. So we need to be very, very careful. In this entire world, what is the most valuable information, or to be correct, what are the most valuable asset we can have is data and information. Now then comes the most awaited topic, data science. Well, before that, let's again understand what is science. Let's understand what is science. Like science, I will be using very simple words to describe what is science. So it can be defined as science is the pursuit and application of knowledge and understanding of the natural and social world following a systematic methodology based on evidence. So it's a tool. Science is nothing but a tool which is systematic methodology based on evidence. So the tool to use the data or convert the data into a meaningful information which makes the sense of the world is nothing but science. Now, so when science is applied upon data, it becomes data science. Now, We understood how data science has emerged. Now, how we define data science technically. So when we need to define data science technically, we define it as a field that gives insights from structured and unstructured data using different scientific methods and algorithms, and subsequently or consequently helps in generating insights, making predictions, and devising data driver solutions. So I'll keep it very simple. Data science is nothing but a field which uses, which help takes help of science. In brackets, it could be mathematical algorithms, to provide us with meaningful insights, making predictions, and some data driven solutions. So a field which takes helps of science, mathematical algorithms to provide us with meaningful insights, making predictions, and data-driven solutions. It uses a large amount of data to get meaningful insights using statistics and computation for decision making. So at the end, what we do with the help of data science, we do decision making and a better decision making. So let's then how do we, this was the technical definition of data science. How do we define in simple words? Data science is nothing but the extraction of actionable insights from data. So we can, what information we get with the help of data science, we turn it into an actionable insights. Actionable insights. So it's nothing but, in simple words, extraction of actionable insights from raw data. Now, why data science is important? Why at all data science is so hyped, and why it is becoming more and more important to the businesses. So let me speak something about the importance of data science. The importance of data science brings together the domain expertise from programming, mathematics, and statistics to create insights and make sense of data. Now, when we think about why data science is increasingly becoming important, the answer lies in the fact that the value of data is soaring heights. So the importance, why. Let me use a different color here. Okay, fine. Importance of data science. Okay. So like I was mentioning, the answer lies in the fact that the value of data is soaring heights. So data science is all about data, is all about data. And the importance of data and information is soaring heights. Okay. So that's what I was mentioning about the importance of data science. Data science is important because the importance of data is soaring heights. Now, let me give an example here. Did you know that Southwest Airlines at one point was able to save 100 million by leveraging data? They could reduce their plane's idle time that waited at the tarmac and drive a change in utilizing their resources. So, in short, today it is not possible for any business to imagine a world without data. So, an example, what I mentioned here is about the Southwest Airlines. They have reduced or they saved or reduced cost by $100 million by effective use of data. So they could reduce their plane's idle time and drive a change in utilizing the resources. So let us now understand what are the benefits of data science. We have understood what is data, what is science, what is information, and why data science is so important. Why any business today could not imagine a world without data. So now it's high time that we understand what are the benefits of data science. Benefits of data science. Well, benefits of data science are huge, but we will discuss the major benefits of data science in today's class. So let me save and open clear it. Okay, so let's begin with benefits of data science. Like I mentioned, the benefits of data science are many. So let us understand, data without science is nothing. So we have data. Data is available to us definitely, but in raw form. It's not in a useful form that we can make sense out of it or we can make sense of the world. So data without science is nothing. Data needs to be read and analyzed. This calls out for the requirement of having a quality of data and understanding how to read it and make data-driven discoveries. So data without science is nothing. Data needs to be read and analyzed to make sense out of it. Now, let's go to the next benefit of data science. Data will help to create better customer experiences. Now, for goods and products, data science will be leveraging the power of machine learning to enable companies to create and produce products that customers will adore. For a simple example, for an e-commerce company, a great recommendation system can help them discover the customer personas by looking at their purchase history. So that makes sense, right? So when we have such kind of e-commerce company, they can understand the customer's requirement, the customer's liking about the product by looking at the purchase history. So if the purchase history of customer is recorded and it's well recorded in a useful form, then we can understand the persona of the customer and in future what kind of products their customer would be liking and purchasing. So data will help to create better customer experiences. Data will help create better customer experiences. Like I mentioned, for example, e-commerce company maintaining a well-defined record of their customers' purchase history will help them produce products which are more likely adored by the customers. So now data will be used across verticals. What is that? Data science is not limited only to customer goods or tech or healthcare. There will be high demand to optimize business processes using data science from banking and transport to manufacturing. So anyone who wants to be a data science will have a new whole world of opportunities open out there. The future is data. So it's not about, you know, bringing in more customer. It's about better customer experiences. It also helps in developing or improving the business processes. So data will be used across verticals. So it helps improving the business processes from banking and transport to manufacturing. Optimize banking processes from banking to transportation to manufacturing. So these are the core benefits of data science. There are more benefits of data science. We can go through books to understand more of it. Now let us understand, why do we want to learn data science? Why data science is required to learn? Now, great career trajectory with data science. So let's jot down why learn data science. Like I mentioned, the first reason why we should be learning data science is great career trajectory with data science. Yes, you will be having rewarding career growth in this field. Data scientists bring tons of value to the organizations and are the most sought out or the sought after roles in today's scenario and will be in future. So the first is great career trajectory. Now, the second reason why we should learn data science, the great potential to branch out with different options. You can choose to branch out as data engineer, an analyst, or a machine learning engineer, even a data science manager. So you can opt for any of these roles to become a data engineer or analyst or a machine learning engineer or even a data science manager. So the great potential to branch out with different options. Great potential to branch out with different options. Then the next reason why we should learn data science, highest salary takeaway quotient. As a data science, you can expect to take away a great salary package. Usual data science are paid great salaries, sometimes much above the normal market standards due to the critical roles and responsibilities. So you can have a market study, you can read the reviews of the data scientists' salaries, and you can check really the salaries are quite high above the market standards due to the criticality of their roles and responsibilities. Highest salary takeaway quotient. Now, the foremost reason why you should become a data scientist is to become a decision maker. It's not necessarily that you will be working in an organization and you will be playing certain roles like an analyst, data scientist, data science manager, but it also helps you in your decision making capability in your business, in your startups as well. So in and all, whether you are playing certain role in an organization or you are thinking of a startup or your own business, you are able to become a better decision maker. So for a data scientist, that is the core responsibility. That is how you kickstart. The credibility will always be rewarded because of the lack of talent pool in the ecosystem. So data science helps in becoming a better decision maker. Less competitive because it is highly analytical role. So in this field, you will face less competition, but the demand is not less. The demand is very high, but the competition is low because it's a very highly critical analytical role. So with a limited talent pool, there is always a challenge for businesses to hire in these roles. Once you join in, you become a decision maker and face less competition from your organization peers for you having a unique skill set. Less competitive because it is highly analytical role. Less competitive because it's a highly analytical role. So friends, these are the foremost reasons why we should learn data science. Why should we use data science as a tool to improve or grow in our career? So the first is great career trajectory with data science, great potential to branch out with different options, high salary takeaway quotient, becoming a better decision maker, less competitive because it's highly analytical role. So this is a brief background of data science. So we started with our basics like what is data, what is science, what is information, and why data science, what is the importance of data science. We understood that data is important. The importance of data is soaring high, and that is the reason why data science becomes important. Now, what are the benefits of data science? Why we should learn data science? So these are the things we have completed in today's video. Hope it was informative, it was useful. So please let know your comments so that we can improve more on our video quality, our lecture quality. And probably the next video which will be uploaded would be the next step. We'll start with basics of Python. It's a very heavy demanding programming language. It is used in scripting of most of the mechanical softwares we use. So this helps in automation and everything. So before that, we will also start again with some information about data science instead of jumping directly to Python. So hope it was helpful, and do let us know your comments and wait for our next video. Thank you.